Think of us as a post-ride beer with several friends and one asshole. As usual, tonight, however, I've got a problem. The Big D and what was yours?
Shithead.
And Shithead are in the house, and nobody else is here to protect me. So it is me alone with the Waples tonight. So here we go with tonight's Scratch Prologue, gentlemen. Fueled by Scratch is as follows. This is a complicated one. If a race organizer named a specific sector of your daily life, for example, the Pat Bulger laundry pile, the Pat Bulger morning commute merge, okay, those types of things. If a race director were to name that section after you, what would be the technical difficulty and what would be the official UCI regulated equipment for it be? Make sense? Yeah, I broke you both. You got 5 minutes into the show and I broke you both.
I'm not sure I'm following.
Yeah, what section?
Something of your life, a sector of your life.
Yep,
okay, something that's in your everyday life. David is broken. I have never seen a man that destroyed before in my entire
I'm
life.
not sure I understand the question.
I can start.
Okay.
No, I'll understand.
Well, I will start then. He's likely spent the last 48 hours climatizing to actual Northwest weather. Mr. Sam Waples, how are you, man?
Doing great.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
Coming back from Hawaii, we are going to go into full extent about that shortly. But Sam, if somebody named a sector after you in your life, what would it be and what would the difficulty rating be? We could just go with mountains, 4, 3, 2, 1, or HC.
Mountains. I was going to go with a cobbled section.
Okay, cobbled sections.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
5 stars.
Yeah. I was going to go with like a cobbled section, and it's probably something in the middle ground because I'm not that, intense.
Okay.
But it's definitely going to be on like a 23C tire because shit's rattling everywhere.
Okay.
Like my bottles are ejecting. Nothing is put together or on time.
What section of your life is it? Is it just your general life? So Sam's
general
life.
living.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you're moving forward, but like things are going everywhere.
Okay.
That would be my sector, and I would literally call it like the sector of Sam's life.
Okay.
Maybe ages like 30 to 35.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
See? He did it. Next up, he spent the last weekend searching for snow while the rest of us are in fall spring mode. David Waples, how are you, sir?
Yes, doing well.
I don't mean this as an insult, but you look a little road weary.
I'm exhausted.
What?
I'm exhausted from vacation.
A little tuft of hair sticking out the side there.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing with some new teammates,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hanging out with my teammates.
I was going to ask you that, but we'll get into that here in a second. I do want to get to the Scratch Prologue question, David. If you had something in your life, would your vacationing life be named after you? And if so, what level of difficulty would it be, for example?
Okay, so I'm still not entirely sure. Is this a section of a race?
As I said in my example, for example, the official Pat Bulger laundry pile would be classified as you've been through to my laundry pile on the way to the urinal here in the house.
That would be a
I
high
would classify
category.
that. I'd go a 3 to 4.
There's
I wouldn't
mountains
say
up
5. No, it's quite fine right now. You can see the floor in there. But and the recommended category equipment would probably be something along the lines of carabiners and hooks.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with bike racing.
No, it's a lighthearted opening question that you have completely killed. Jokes that you have to over-explain that just the comedian just goes,
why am I here?
Am I doing this?
I thought we were talking about bike racing.
Honestly, the laundry one would be good for David too.
Do you have a laundry pile?
I have multiple laundry piles.
You do?
Yeah, there's the you know what? This is a great
that is a great. His is a very hilly. His is the queen stage of a of a mountain bike race.
But it's like the queen stage, and you're riding every single climb at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's in the piles are like worn once, worn twice. Dirty,
kind of dirty, really dirty.
Yeah.
Work clothes, workout clothes.
You separate them like that?
On the ground.
Oh yeah.
In David's room.
Yeah.
But they're in your room. They're not in your laundry room.
They're in
his own
clothes room where I do not sleep, but I do exist with my clothes.
Let me ask you this: you're in this clothes room. If you were to dive from the doorway, would you touch the ground?
It depends on
eventually.
what day. Some days I have to clean it. I'm told it needs to be cleaned before the cleaning lady comes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I know
So,
that one. Okay.
You know, is that something tornado, Dave,
Okay.
bedroom piles?
See, you made it.
Yes, you need a laundry basket.
You killed the bit, but you made it.
Yeah, my bad.
Thanks, man. Me, I'm full on fitness denial. My name is Pat Bulger, and I would actually have the hoarding pile named after me.
Oh.
If you've seen the far room.
Yeah.
The far room. I did a segment on Packfiller Perspective called Pat's Hoarding Corner this last week, and I've been getting a lot of comments on why do you still have a set of Scott drop-ins? Why do you still have old camping?
Were those
crates?
ones that went like under
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Those are cool.
Little extra handle of death.
Like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So my hoarding pile would be definitely one, and I think you would need a shovel and some sort of tracking device to make sure you came back from it alive. Because if you went into there, I bet there are some bike geeks who would go in there and just go, "Holy shit, man!"
It honestly
It's rad.
should be made into a museum.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we need a Packfiller museum.
If you looked behind, I mean, if the people look behind you on the walls, I mean, I've got Camping Nuovo record derailleurs. I've got
this bar top.
yeah.
It's everywhere.
See, that's why you don't throw it out. You never know when you're going to be pouring a bar top.
True.
All right, you pieces of shit. Talk to me about your cycling life. Notice I didn't use the F word. But first of all, should we start with David because it's the least insulting?
Yeah. that's
How's your
great.
cycling life, David?
It's fine. It's not great because I've been traveling too much. I've been having a hard time getting the 4 rides a week in just because I've been gone. I only worked 3 days every week of February.
Wow.
So I did it to myself, traveled every weekend, missed out on some bike rides. But
Okay, so tell us where you've been and what the key code is to your backyard so people can break in and steal shit.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll be gone again. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We have skied in Revelstoke. We've skied in Big White, Canada. We were then down in Salt Lake. And then I was in Panorama last weekend.
I haven't been to Panorama in ages.
It's great. It was a great
It is
mountain.
great.
Yeah, very fun. But, ski trips are never restorative.
No.
And I will have you know, I skied, not just snowboarded. And I stand by what I say, which is that snowboarding is not really that great of an aerobic workout. Skiing, on the other hand, is a freaking quad burner. And I can't breathe. So,
I'm not going to.
Did you ever use that quad mill?
What the hell are you talking
Yeah, it's like a exercise machine. It's like it looks like a platform, and if you look at it from the side, and you have to like stay squatted over it. It's for
No.
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
it's for skiers, yeah.
yeah. It's for skiers. It's super cool.
My father used to make me sit against the wall, do wall sits. For like starting with 2 minutes up to like 5 or 6 minutes when we were
Do
getting
like a
ready for ski
pyramid?
racing.
Good lord,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 90 degree, man.
cruel.
Crunch against the wall. Go sit, boy. Now, it wasn't a punishment. It was a genuine way to get in shape for ski season because I was a ski racer for years.
Yeah,
So
Kind of wish I was. Silver lining before you move on to Sam.
yes,
I will be riding this week.
you will.
I'll be riding next week. And then I will be in New Zealand for 2 weeks riding and doing that race that I mentioned earlier, the gravel race in New Zealand. I'm an international bike racer.
Do you have any way of documenting the race and the footage and the trip other than your phone?
I have a cell phone. What else does one use?
I'll send you with the GoPro, the one probably right next to you on your left there.
Oh, it's got like a little microphone on it.
Yeah.
They're going to hear a lot of curse words.
Okay, good. I
If I
won't be the
can't-
only one. I won't be the
can't
only
beat a
one.
freaking Kiwi. I'm going to be pissed.
One? Just one?
you just have to not get dead last.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll be
Probably
fine.
do. You have been
Well,
skiing a lot, though.
I don't
He has
know,
been-
yeah.
He has
Yeah.
been kind of
It's
slacking.
good. It
It's
could
not-
go either way.
Yeah. Sam, you're the one who I'm the most upset with. You just actually you gave me a little bit of way to feel good about it because you just when you came in before when we were in the green room, you were talking about the fact that you got a little sick while you were gone. But you just spent how many days in the lovely sunshine state of Hawaii?
I think it was 14. I think I was there for 2 weeks.
Felt like it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I think it was maybe just under. I think it was like 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
And How many miles did you get on the bike, Sam? I'm saying this with my eyes closed because I'm just upset about it.
515.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Per week?
No, that was
Oh.
1 week was like 375, and then the rest was in the other week.
Wow.
Yeah. The weather wasn't cooperative in the beginning. There was a lot of wind, and then a couple days of like pretty good rain that I did not have any interest in riding.
You just hung them up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the roads turn into like butter out there when it gets. There's this like Maui mud.
Oh.
Just it's like slippery, and so you'll go around a corner and just spill out. One of our old the person who used to own the team we raced for broke his clavicle and stuff crashing down there.
Oh my
so
god.
I was like,
okay.
I've just ever since then I'm like, nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But so lots of riding, lots of vert, and just lots of hours. I didn't follow. I was thinking about us the whole time because I was thinking like, well, in your chest you should rest.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't follow that protocol.
Yeah.
Just
In the
sucked
head,
on
go
a
ahead.
yeah, exactly. And just sucked on an albuterol inhaler. But it was. I mean, I dialed the intensity back enough that it was good. So,
Where do you feel fitness wise?
oh, man, that final day, I felt like a hero.
Really?
I mean, I did the West Maui Loop, which. I mean, once again, just holding a steady pace for like 3.5 hours, average 200 watts. And it was like, wow, that's pretty good to finish it and not be like, I'm cracked. And to be like, oh, well, that was a good ride out. And that was the end of my week.
Yeah.
That was the 375 miles. So.
So what do you do after something like that? Such a large block. Do you take time off? Do you recover for 2, 3, 4 days? Or do you just go more?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that my plan right now is to. I didn't ride yesterday. Didn't ride today. I'll probably get back on the bike tomorrow, and just do something kind of spin out the legs, and then I'm gonna get back into the more like, higher zone threshold workout stuff, and be done with the zone 2 miles.
Yeah.
I got enough of that. Like, I mean, if I can sit on a bike for 4 hours and I'm set for the season. Oh, I mean, I'm set for like what the races that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Now I need the intensity in the legs. Yeah.
Yes.
I have
You
something.
just actually raised your hand on a predominantly audio podcast.
I have something to say.
Yes.
Benefit of one of these ski trips. I was skiing with our new teammates,
Yes.
Quinn Mason, Steve Sweck.
Now, what is the deal? I seriously thought before we brought them on to the team that this was kind of a new thing. Like, nobody was, we're all, oh, hey, nice, we know each other from races and stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. But now you're just like thinking of buying a summer home with these guys or something like that.
Honestly,
the hell,
yeah.
Dave?
Honestly,
it's like
you're great
Yeah.
guys.
It's like you're cheating on us, dude.
Okay, well, first of all, I've been friends with them ever since, the incident with The Rock.
Where's
Just
The
kidding.
Rock?
I've been friends with them before that.
Only since July?
No. We I've known both of them for a while, but the fun thing, aside from skiing, was these guys are just as motivated. They ramped the energy up in terms of like my excitement for racing. They are training so freaking hard.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
oh no!
It's gonna be such a fun spring, and Tour de Bloom and all of it. Oop, drink.
Oh, yeah.
So it was very exciting. I feel like
scared.
we skied and then we just talked about bike racing in the hot tub at the house we were going to buy together, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're picking out drapes with those guys already. And,
Yes.
we're sitting at home all by ourselves. The good old standby. It's like we're the dedicated wife, and you're just out with the girls.
I was out. Aren't I out with the boys?
Well, no, because you'd be flirting with other girls. You're
Oh,
cheating on us,
I see.
David.
Oh, I
You're
see. I see.
cheating.
My mind didn't go there.
Yeah.
I thought we were all on the same team here, so it was fine.
I wasn't at home. I was on the beach.
You were. Yeah. So
Also betraying you.
exactly,
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
much,
sorry.
yeah. I actually got a pretty good weekend. But I have been doing my research. I'm not gonna lie, I'm using AI for a little bit of research and things like that, and I've been kind of trying to study training programs and things like that. And one of my objectives is obviously Bloom. We already drank once. We don't have to drink again, do we? And I want to get a reasonably solid FTP. I want to lose a bunch of weight before then, and so I've been training my ass off to do that kind of stuff. And so one of the things I came across was the fact that, and I know we've all talked about this on the show, and it's this classic concept where a parent can tell a kid something 300 times, but then a complete stranger can tell the kid and they'll be like, oh shit, I had no idea, and then they change. So we've been saying on this show many times that as you get older, you can't train 5 to 7 days a week. All this stuff through this program design I've been doing has been like 3 to 4 days max. Mm-hmm. And you know how hard it is for me to take 2 days off in a row? Mm-hmm. I lose it. And although it's working. My FTP's up 5% in 2 weeks. I've lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Hey, are you doing the Masters thing on there? Have you looked into that?
I am using that, and then I'm also using the AI tools to actually, because the algorithm on that, they say, taking into account, take this as a rest day. Like Saturday, it told me to do something, and the AI tool said, dude, go out and do 3 hours, and stuff like that. So,
yeah, so you're doing like a blend of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly, that program, I did it a couple of years ago, and I had a hard time like that, because I'm also in the older mindset of like ride a ton. But I don't know. Yeah, I think you can also view it as like it gets you ready for the next ride, and then you're able to put all that energy into the next ride.
Yeah, it's I guess starting, and I've actually started paying attention to what I'm fueling during the ride. I know everybody's gonna go, Jesus, Pat, welcome to 2000.
Like drinking electrolytes on the trainer, or
both. On the road and paying attention to how many carbs I'm putting in my bottle and all that kind of shit. And I always thought it was kind of bullshit.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome.
I know.
Who'd have thought? 21st century. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
You guys know that I've been playing with a massive disadvantage. You guys know how screwed you are.
I honestly I've mentioned it many times. If he ever figures this out, we're fucked.
You never once finished a bike ride, looked at yourself in the mirror in your shirt and the fact that it was caked in this weird white substance and thought to myself, I should put some of that back.
Well, yeah.
In beer.
Well, yeah. There's salt in beer, right?
Some, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my.
An interesting spring.
Yeah.
My goal is to put the FTP up around 320, 330, and get down to about 198. There, I just told my fat weight ass on podcast, and that would put me about 3.5 watts per kilo, which is for my age is pretty good.
That's great. What category are you racing for?
Masters 50 plus.
Is that what Paul's doing?
Yep.
Nice.
No, he's 60 plus, but we're going to be in the same race together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I get a race with Paul. There we go. Did you guys watch any of the opening weekend this weekend?
The highlights.
Omloop, David. I've lost you.
Opening ceremonies.
Okay.
Was that this weekend?
Oh, right. Okay, this is going to
Where are
be
you?
interesting as we take it.
David is living literally 3 weeks in the past right now.
Really need Paul and Jackson right now. Wow, that's loud.
That is true.
As we get to our news tonight, brought to us by Thomas Hammer Coffee. You guys stay alert, do it with flavor. Don't waste your ride or your day with garbage coffee. Roasted perfection right here in Spokane. Big thanks to Thomas Hammer Coffee. And you guys notice the beautiful machine I've got behind Sam's shoulders now. Mm-hmm. There is a potential of a fully commercial machine coming here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Manual with the pull handles. Mm. Yeah. I'm talking to Tom about that.
Maybe we should just put it in my house.
Can we plumb that
we're going to have to plumb it. We're going to have to plumb it in. Yeah.
At my house, I have the hookup.
You have one at your house, don't you still?
Yeah, but it's not manual.
Well, this one would be, this one's for the eye candy for the show, too. So, Omloop and Kern recap. Follow along, David, and if you hear anything Mathieu van der Poel marked his Omloop debut with a monster 16K solo after a magical move on the Muir. If you didn't see that magical move, you should go back and look it up. A rider started to go down in front. Well, rider did go down in front of him. Tudor rider went down in front of him. And Mathieu, I don't know how he pulled it off. I think at one point in time, he was at least 45 degrees angled to the ground, 1 foot out, got the foot back on. And if you don't know this climb, the Muir, how he was able to maintain momentum and let alone attack after that was just unbelievable. And in Kern, Brussels, Kern, 20-year-old, one more time, 20 years old, Mathieu Brennan from Beast Elite Spike shocked the veterans with a massive sprint victory and from a reduced group. I'll throw out some questions and you guys can answer if you've got them. Is the classic season over before it even starts with Mathieu van der Poel absolutely just riding away at this early of the season?
He didn't ride away from that far out.
Yeah.
So I would say it wasn't like a
16K.
Tadej.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a Tadej, you know, thing. And we've seen like other classics races where they go from like 50K out, and it's like, well, that was a boring race.
Yeah.
So I would say no, because there also wasn't all of the firepower at that race. But I do think that he is going to be dominant in the first half of it because he did have an exceptional cyclocross year, and so I think he has a lot of that fitness that is going to roll into this.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay. Sam, from a bike fit perspective, just a random question out there. With these high winds and stuff like that, do you think that teams are doing anything absolutely out of the ordinary fit-wise in terms of dealing with wind conditions? Or is it just, this is you, we don't change shit because something's going to happen to your knees or your back or your shoulders or your neck?
I mean, I think that they're not going to change necessarily the fit on the bike, but I think that they will be changing all of the equipment throughout the, like, I mean, you'll see like they do way lower profile rims, and the aero bikes are not really going to be a thing. Although, I mean, Mathieu was on a pretty aero bike.
Yeah.
The Ultimate or something like that. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
My Canyon models.
Yeah. And so, I mean, but I do think that the forward position does make it really twitchy in the wind, but I don't think they're going to change that. I think they're going to be like, good luck.
Yeah, just grip it and rip it.
Rip it.
What do they say? Get in, sit down, shut up, and hold on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that they're going to change their position because that is a more powerful position for those riders.
They are professionals. They're supposed to, figure it out.
Yeah, handle it.
Says the guy who's worked 6 days this month.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 2 days. Okay, it's only it's March.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my mistake. Our second Stooley French connection. Listen to some of these names. Well, mainly because the first one is, I think it's Seixas. In the French hills, 19-year-old Paul. Is it Seixas? Seixas. It's like it took me a while to get Tadej's name for a while there, but now Paul Seixas. Seixas.
It's going to take a while.
He writes for Decathlon, Ajay Dozer. He absolutely is crushing it. This guy is 19 years old. Stacked field to 41K solo win on the Fawn Ardèche Classic.
I did see that. Who did he write? He rode Jorgensen off his wheel. Yeah. That was crazy.
Next day, Romain Gregoire denied Mathieu another one in a sprint in the Drôme Classic. So what we're seeing is this again...
childhood thing. And they do like 19 and it just instantly cuts to dinosaur Roman Empire. And it's like, it's true though. Like if you were born in, 1998, you're old.
If I was carding somebody in a bar or something like that, and I saw the 2000 on there, I'd be like, yeah, I can't
get out of here.
I can't serve you. They're like, dude, I'm 26 years old.
I know.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then I mentioned the year I was born, and my students just laughed. They're like, was there color TV?
Didn't know that was a year on the calendar.
Come here, you little shit.
Was penicillin a thing yet?
No.
Is that BC?
Just BC.
Yeah.
Oh, screw you guys. And my next segment takes us right into why you guys have these sheets in front of you. My personal favorite bike race of the year. I know that's sacrilege for those who think Paris-Roubaix should and will always be the greatest bike race ever created, but I don't know why. But Strade Bianche has always been one of my favorites. I look forward to this day so much that I might actually come down here and fire up the coffee machine and just sit here by myself. Wouldn't that be sad?
What time?
It's kind of Boulevard of Broken Dreams kind of thing. I'm just down here by myself. I don't know. Is it... Oh, what platform is it on? That's the question. If it's on Flow Bikes, I'm going to have to get up earlier. Because Flow Bikes fucks me over every time.
Yeah.
There was one of my F-bombs. Because they always just... I'll click it on and they'll be like, and there's the winners. And you're like, thanks, guys.
God.
Thank you.
Now, HBO Max has the, well, as long as they last, has their opening screen and it says start from beginning or resume live.
And their like little picture of it is just like a peloton riding.
Yeah, or last year's shot or
Right.
something like that. This year, the picture is the current live cut footage and you're like, oh, there's the podium.
God, it is such a simple thing to fix.
I could not agree more. And I can't believe more people aren't pissed off about it like I am, because they should. They should. Or then you got the purest people like Paul who are like, get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Man.
Yeah, no.
I
don't-
live
I
in a
don't pay
modern
for this.
society where
Yeah.
I should not have to get up early to watch my TV that I pay for the online.
Yeah.
I'm the customer, and the customer's always right.
It's
True.
true. They need to listen to your podcast.
Training camp is on that list.
Oh,
I haven't actually done the justification of the wagers. And by the way, if you guys want to jump in on this, Bianca, we could do the same thing. The loser to the next podcast they show up to.
cupcakes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are in?
Sure.
David, are you going to be in on this? We're talking
David's
about a
like, yes,
professional
and he's gonna be
bicycle
gone.
race.
You're just trying to take my money or my cupcakes or something.
Both.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're
Okay.
in. All right then. With
Guess
the
Tadej.
well, that's the thing is what I think. That's why I have to tabulate the results between Jackson and me from last week, because we both picked two. Of the three riders, we both were the same picks for two of them. So we basically, it all came down to one rider, and I think mine was Casper Askren, and I can't remember what his was. So who of those two placed higher than the other? And that
His was
sounds
probably
good.
Jasper Philipsen.
I don't think it was. I don't know. See, I don't remember. I'm gonna. Do I have the sheets here? I don't even know where I put the documents.
Who knows?
I won.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I won.
agree.
Jackson, you're bringing
Yeah, but he
cookies.
can't defend himself.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, screw him. That's the perk of being the older guy, the father. So Strade Bianche, we've got returning champion, obviously Tadej Pogačar coming. We've got a lot of high-end names on the start list, including Wout van Aert finally making a return after his illness. We've got the one and only guy I can't pronounce, Paul Seixas. We've got riders like Tom Pidcock. We've got Richard Carapaz, Ben Healy. We've got, all across the board. It is a pretty stacked looking field. If you were to take one rider's name out of it,
What is
Although
the,
two, because the other one on that team has also been doing well.
oh God, I didn't even notice. his
See,
name
I
was on
actually
that
that's
list.
why I missed Tadej, because I looked for Tadej at the top and I'm like, oh, Tadej's not here, and I scrolled to the bottom. I'm like, oh, Isaac is.
Oh.
That must be their leader.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's this course like?
Oh my God. And we have you as an expert member on the panel.
Gravelly.
Yes, gravelly. The white roads of Italy, where we've got not only dirtish, gravelish white gravel, but we've also got some pretty nasty climbs. And they're nothing's going to be super long, but they are nonstop. They are incessant. It is that and high winds. I don't know if you saw the shot from a couple years ago with Julian Alaphilippe actually diving away from the field as the field came towards him, because the wind just blew the peloton off the side of the road. So it's
And this was the one that last year Tadej spilled out on.
yeah,
Yeah.
crashed out on a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. with Tom Pidcock.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will place my selections right out of the gates because why not? I'm the one talking right now. I am, of course, picking Tadej Pogačar. So basically, that's going to negate it for all three of us. I have a feeling. No, okay. I, of course, am picking the guy I can't pronounce, Paul Seixas, because I'd like to see him do something. And this kid is young. He's hitting some numbers that apparently another grand champion by the name of Tadej Pogačar. So we're seeing a lot of similarities, which could either mean something great or could mean the fact that he's going to be pushed way too high up onto the expectations list and he's going to burn out and become a drug out. But anyway, no, that's just a joke. And my third is I don't think he's going to win, but I want to see Tom Pidcock on the podium. So I think it's a good bet to just kind of round that out. Now, you guys might notice as we go to Sam next that there is an American contingent on there, and so I have a feeling Sam's going to pick all U.S.
I didn't.
Oh,
I know. I did a little bit of a curveball because Wout Venner loved the man, so he's gonna win.
I would like that. I would not
I
be
want
upset
that
with that
so badly.
I would happily buy cookies.
Yeah. Ben Healy. God, watching that guy at the tour last year was magical.
Yeah. I haven't seen a whole lot of how his current form is. So
I don't know. Yeah, but every year he's been building, and he's just like I don't know. An EF, person, it would be really cool. Really cool.
He's getting KOMs all over Strava.
Is he?
Yeah, I follow him on Strava, so
seems likely. And then I'm gonna say Isaac Del Toro.
Okay, those are good choices. You circled them on your list, so we make sure we got them.
And I did 1, 2, 3.
All right, David. Peter Sagan doesn't race anymore.
Oh, do I have to pick 1, 2, 3, or just
no? You got to pick just 3 riders.
So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
Well,
It's like it's the first time
I just chose 1, 2, 3.
We've done this for a couple of years now.
Confident.
Well, it changes. Sometimes it's pick 3. You pick a sprinter.
That's for the Grand Tours. Silly rabbit.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I did pick Tadej because I don't want to bring cupcakes. And then I picked Healy.
Okay.
And Mathieu.
Yeah, that's a great choice.
That is a good choice.
I would have chosen him if I didn't choose Wow.
No, Quinn Simmons. I noticed nobody picked Quinn Simmons.
I thought Quinn Simmons as well, but I'm on the fence about the guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. For the women, I chose Anna van der Breggen because I think she's due now that she's back in full force. I chose Elisa Longo-Borghini because I always pick Elisa Longo-Borghini because she's one of my favorites, and she's rocking this year. She's actually flying pretty well. And Kasia Niemi-Doma actually had a really good Omloop, considering it was her and Demi Vollering coming into the sprint. So she has done well. She's been a prior gravel world champion. So I would like to see Kasia do something there. So those are my 3 for the ladies.
There's a lot of people that I had a hard time not choosing on here.
Right.
But
we've seen Puck Peters. We're seeing a lot of Demi Vollering. Why did I not pick Demi Vollering?
But Femke, right? Is that? Yeah. Like she'd be a great pick. There's so many good hitters. This would be a very exciting race. Elisa Longo-Borghini, a lot of Kopecky, Urska.
Oh, you what?
Yeah, Urska Zygarde.
You're picking. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. She's a pure climber. So okay.
Still
okay. Wow. You heard it here first, everybody.
What if?
David, you're just going to randomly throw darts at a board and to pick the names that the darts come closest to.
I am being skillful about this, so I don't have to bring cupcakes. I don't have to know who's good to beat you at this game.
Okay. Hence your Tour de France went so well.
Exactly. It did. Didn't I win?
You won.
Did. Yeah.
Demi Vollering, Kopecky, and Voss.
Yeah. One of those is probably going to be first across the line. I agree with you on that one. So there we go.
Urska.
You just want to bring the cupcakes.
What do people say? Tadej Tadej is Mr. Erska.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so you just say it the opposite
this
way.
year, I am only going to refer to Tadej as Erska's boyfriend.
Erska's boyfriend. You
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it's just such bullshit that's
Yeah.
how they talk about her.
I know.
She's a hell of a writer, too.
Yeah, she is. And
Yeah.
but like that'd be pretty cool if she won and Tadej won. That'd be wild.
Or if she won and Tadej didn't.
Yeah, that'd be cooler.
You guys, we're all ready to segments because it is the first of the month, and I do have trivia for you afterwards. And I'm
Fine.
pitting
I'm
you guys
gonna-
against
I'm
each
gonna-
other.
Yes.
Yeah. Very specialized questions for you guys tonight. I've been getting feedback from the listeners about the trivia, and they like it. I'm not going to do it every week
Trivia's
because
fun.
I don't want to kick a dead horse. But we are going to go to the segments tonight. Where is my segment bumper?
It's good 'cause
That's
mine takes a
the
while.
one. Brought to us by our friends at Big Barn Brewing. We have on tap the Belgian, the Lone Pine Pilsner, and the Belgian Lone Pine Pilsner and the Campesino IPA, which is what we have on tap. Also, I have some bottles of the Black Dog Stout because it is freaking delicious. It is absolutely great. So, do us a favor and check out Big Barn Brewing when you are in your local store, or even better, go up to Green Bluff and sit in that wonderful barn. I want to finish some rides there this year, gentlemen, and if you don't go with me, I will be upset because it's going to be a beautiful place to just ride in the hills
epic
around
gravel out there.
Gravel,
Oh, yeah.
and even
Insane.
the roads are
Oh,
great out
absolutely,
there.
yeah.
The state championship medal in front of David came from a road race in Green Bluff.
Was it that Green Bluff Circuit race?
Yeah.
That was a tough race.
Yep. Pat Bulger, state champion.
God, you used to be
Notice
something.
there are multiple ones. Did
Yeah.
we all see that? Yeah.
I thought
yeah,
you might have
yeah.
There
got
weren't
those.
many competitors back there, though. If anybody
Just
wants
for
to
that, my
question
FTP is
me-
going to be 350 now.
Yeah.
Just out of rage.
Look at any of the old Spokane Cycling Classic videos on YouTube, and you will disagree with what I
Yeah,
just said.
that's a good point. Thank you for that. So we're starting with. I forgot. You guys have jingles. We're starting with Fit Tips. By Fit Sam from Ambassador Cycling. Check out ambassadorcycling.com, you guys. Oh my God. Before I get to it, I do have to mention. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm interjecting on your segment, but. Starting on this Thursday, I'm releasing the first episode of the Gruppetto, which is a fun little video series I've been working on, taking antique bikes and trying to make them rideable again and raceable again. And our first episode, as I said, on Thursday, deals with a very old 1987 funny bike. And episode 1 is me trying to do it solo, and episode 2 is me going to Ambassador Cycling and having my balls thoroughly busted. I think physically, metaphorically and literally, because at one
Yes.
point in time, I'm getting so arrow that I think I popped in that.
Yeah, we're like
Wow.
Yeah.
pushing you down on the top tube. We're like, you have to
yeah.
get lower.
Yeah. Yeah. And episode 3 will be a 10-mile time trial with that bike.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So stay tuned to that.
I look forward to that, too.
Yeah, it was fun. And
That was fun.
You helped as much as possible.
Yeah, there's only so much you could do.
Sam, speaking of which,
Yeah.
only so much you can do. What do you got for us this week?
Yeah, so something that I was actually got back from vacation, and a lot of the time I was just killing. I would be looking up different things, and one of the guys I follow, Neil Stanbury, he has a YouTube channel. Well, he's on a YouTube channel, Road Cycling Academy. Look him up because he has really great content. And he describes setting up handlebars. And it was very interesting to watch the video because I do all of that same stuff that he does. And he actually provided a couple tools that you can use to make it so that your hoods are perfectly aligned. And then depending upon where you sit on the bike, where it should be set up. So I brought in a handlebar and stem setup, just one of the many that I have to show people, and I mean, because we do have the YouTube.
You're on camera right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'll kind of walk you through that, but and I'll try to explain it as well as I can. But this is foundational. Every time that I get a bike, it even starts before I actually have somebody on the bike. I'm just doing a quick examination of it, and so I will. It was this camera.
It's that one.
Yeah.
Red light. Yeah.
So I will like get down to the level with that, and I will look at the rotation of the bars, and I will see you want like this flat spot, where your hands are going to be resting on top of the hoods. You want that to be perfectly flat, 0 degrees of tilt. And then a continuation of that with the shifter coming off the front, because that gives you like a big platform. Yeah, and most people are, because they will cheat it and they'll just try to like rotate their handlebars up to shorten their reach. And that doesn't shorten your reach. What it does is it like totally twists your wrists into radial deviation, as we would call it. So we want that to be flat, and then we are going to install the hoods and make it so that that is perfectly off the front of it. After that point, I go around to the front of the bike, and I just literally hold up a string from side to side, and I will be looking straight down at the front of the bars. And if you just pick any point on those shifters and hold it across, you can see if one shifter is higher than the other. Yeah, and that's the other really common thing that I see, is that people have like one shifter is rotated up or one rotated in. And so correcting that so that we're symmetrical. But that if you go with just simply those like very simple setup, arrangements, it's going to make it so that you're way less likely to have any kind of hand numbness. And you're going to have easier grip with the bars, better braking power. Because if we have our wrists really cocked up, where this is, the whole setup is rotated upwards because we're trying to make it so that it's a shorter distance.
Okay.
Then basically your brakes become up here and not an ergonomical advantage.
It looks horrific.
It looks really bad too. But it's just one of those things that like that is something with every single bike fit that I like, that I look at saddle tilt right out of the gates once I get it into the stand before I ever get them on, and I look at the handlebar position, and then I'm like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. And you can even usually figure out, it's like, oh, they're probably going to tell me that their hands are going numb, and sure enough, it's like my hands are going numb or my shoulders hurt, and it's like it's coming from the bars.
Have bars always been designed that way? Because I do.
Good question.
Because I do remember more of a drastic slope coming off of that first curve off the tops.
That is a great question. So what they used to be is like, kind of holding this up to like towards the camera, is it would drop from that point on the tops where you would be resting. It would drop down, and then those hoods, you'd have almost like a valley in it.
Sure.
So this is more of the modern ergonomical setup where you have that like flat surface on the top. Because they're trying to give you a bigger platform to rest on. Yeah.
And with drops, I do remember drops. The original lineup was if the back of the drops were parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
Is that still a part of the design, or is it now it's all fucked up?
It is different. I would follow the top before I would follow the bottom, because like if we hold this to being perpendicular, if this is kind of dropping down off of the front.
Yeah.
And so I would follow the top first and then let the bottom just fall where it's going to. So you're going to be more up into the, rotated up a little bit on this. But I would follow that rule before I'd get too messed up with the drops. And it'll tell you then, like, if you need to get a different bar.
Boy, having done this sport for over 40 years messes up my perspective on a lot of that stuff, because I'm just like, nothing's changed, right? No, it's changed drastically.
Yeah, and it's a lot of little niche details that, people like, they're always like, and I don't blame people for not knowing this. Like, I didn't even know you could adjust those things or adjust them, independently.
Oh, wow.
And so, it's, there's both the rotation of the handlebars that we deal with, and that's where I start with, and then I start with the rotation of the hoods. But it's all based off of getting a flat surface for your hand to be on.
Someday I got to talk to you about drops, just riding in the drops too, because I think I noticed that you see people who are forward in the drops, who are people who are down on the lower end of the drops.
That's me. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
and
definitely
that's a wrist angle.
Yeah, it is, because I'm more on top of the bike, and so if I were being up underneath, I'd be more cocked into that like radial deviation.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we can. Like, I was just thinking I'd bring in some more stuff because I have so much of it.
No,
it's just easy to explain it then, but. Yeah, there's like in the drops you can get the like I think Redshift makes them. Have you seen those things? Oh, they're cool. They're
No.
for gravel riding, and it's this like it's almost like what you'd have on a mountain bike, like the ergonomical grips, and they put those on the bottom. And so for like
Scott drop-ins are coming back.
They're going to be here next year. I'm sure of it.
So I shouldn't have thrown them around.
You threw them out?
God. No, I still got it.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Of course not.
I don't throw anything out.
Yeah.
Silly rabbit. Yeah, exactly. Why am I tonight? I've said silly rabbit twice.
Yeah,
that's
just
really
because you're dealing with the kids.
I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I think I'm losing.
You're in the right mindset to have
my
us.
freaking mind. There's David. It's time to ask Dr. David. And I love that you're talking about this one because this is one that actually has come up in my little, I don't want to say just AI research, because I am making it link me to articles where I'm following scholarly journals. I do teach research papers in English, so I am citing my sources and finding those types of things, I promise. But one of the main things about training, about losing weight, about all this kind of stuff is the protein. And I said it, protein. And the massive amounts of protein that are being asked for us to be shoving into our face. Is this just a callback to the hunter-gatherer days, or is something changing that I should know about?
I think it might be a little of both.
All right. See you next week.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So I get asked about protein all the time, and there's a bit of a joke around the office, which is don't get Waples going on protein, because mostly what I'm dealing with is people that are reading popular news thinking that they need to be achieving massive quantities of protein, and that if they just eat protein, it's going to help them lose weight. But for this, I'm going to focus mostly on athletes, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a different population.
Yeah.
Our old recommended protein intake per day for your average person was like 0.8 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. That changed this year. They increased it to like 1.2 to 1.6 for just average people.
Okay.
That doesn't include people who are engaging in vigorous exercise. And then the recommendations have always been about the same for people engaging in exercise, anywhere between honestly 1.2 and 2 grams per kilogram. So to put that in perspective, we'll just say it's a 100 kilogram person. Who knows what that is in pounds, honestly.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out for yourself. And
It's like 220. I don't know.
yeah. So it's bigger than most cyclists. But if you go at the very high end, that's anywhere from 120 to 200 grams of protein a day. And there's all this discussion about making sure you get an appropriate amount of protein in your diet so that you can have the amino acids or the building blocks to synthesize new muscle and repair muscle. And there's truth in that. But what I don't think we're doing a good job of is within that range helping people realize where you need to be, because more is not always better. Because don't forget that protein comes with calories. And especially for people, a lot of people I deal with at work trying to lose weight, if you're consuming 300 grams of protein, there's a ton of calories in that.
Yeah.
And that's going to be counterproductive for your weight loss goals. So I don't think there's many instances to go above 2 grams per kilogram of body weight, but you should tailor it for your workouts and how demanding you are on yourself, right? During a easy week, you don't necessarily need to be consuming 2 grams of protein per kilogram. You might tailor it back to that 1.2 range or 1.5. The other thing that we're not emphasizing is how you eat your protein and what sources of protein. Because one thing I worry about is I see a lot of people gravitating towards like, well, I got to eat more meat. I gotta get my protein. I got to eat my meat.
Yeah.
And you can't forget about the salt content and the fat content in meat, and what that does to long-term cardiovascular health. Because we do know that increased red meat consumption worsens cardiac outcomes in the future, or increases cardiac events. Mm-hmm. And then also, keeping in mind that your body doesn't really do a good job of digesting more or processing more than 10 to 15 grams in an hour. So I think I see all these drinks, like I was hanging with the bros and there was these protein drinks that were 30 grams of protein or something. That's probably too much protein in one single serving. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have 30 grams of a supplement throughout your day, but you probably need to space it out. This is where protein shits come from.
Yeah.
And meat sweats. Because it's a lot of work to break down those proteins. And it heats your body up and it makes your bowels all disturbed. So
God, if I pound that much protein powder, I might not poop. Just back me up.
And then, so that's another thing. People are focusing on getting high quantities of protein by using, artificial sources or what whey protein, which isn't technically artificial, but it's processed. When we should go back to focusing on getting it from natural sources, realizing that things like beans and lentils and a lot of plant products are actually really high in protein, and you need a diverse source of protein so you can get all of the amino acids necessary to rebuild or repair build or repair muscle. So it's very intricate. I think that there's a lot of focus on the number of protein grams that you're supposed to get per day, and it really should be a lot more thoughtful in terms of protein intake than that.
And some of the stuff I've been looking at in terms of like protein powder is protein powder versus protein isolate. And those types of things. And then a lot of these bars that are out there, you'll see out there that are just, they have a boatload of sugar in them. They have what I think they like sugar alcohols or something.
You can't even pronounce any of the stuff that's in them.
Yeah. There's all sorts of crazy things in the supplements. My preference for everybody would be that you get it through your diet. Like that you eat a diet that's rich in protein from both predominantly plant with small quantities of meat, to supplement your protein, and then you eat it over, throughout the day. Don't forget, after a workout, you need sugar too. Like you have to have sugar to allow your body to focus on breaking down amino acids and use it for building muscle. So, I mean, you can overdo it with sugar too, but
what?
Yeah, it's
next. You're going to tell me beer's bad for me.
No, it's actually quite the opposite. It's really good.
It is.
It's really good. Not for you, but it's really good.
Good for your soul.
Yes.
It's good for your well-being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you drive a lot, then don't do that.
For whatever it's worth, I'm pretty sure I get probably less than half of a gram per kilogram per day.
Really?
Yeah. And I feel like I do just fine. In our country right now, I think we're overemphasizing like these massive quantities. So,
well, isn't that kind of our MO?
Yeah.
So
yes.
we kind of find something and then dive into it full both feet, and then
some is good, more is better.
Yeah. Atkins diet is going to make its way back.
I mean, if you just look at like people around the country versus like go to another foreign country and look at how they live and simple body figures, it's stark difference.
Yeah. Well, olive oil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just drink the olive oil.
Yeah. Beans.
Yeah. The Tuscans, the bean eaters. Yep. Just keep doing that. Okay. Thanks, man. Yeah. You guys, that was a nice, peaceful way to end the segments, because now we're going to throw down. Yes. It is time for the Broom Wagon trivia time. First Tuesday of the month has arrived, and it's time to pit brother against brother. Tonight's format is called the verbal buzzer. Okay. This week, we have a doctor and a physical therapist / pro bike fitter. Naturally, I'm making this brutal head-to-head battle of anatomy, physiology, and bike geometry.
Shit.
All right?
It's probably all favors Sam, but go for it.
No, we're playing with a little bit of everything here. So the key here is to answer, you must make... Wow, I have a distinct noise to buzz in. Should I do that, or should I just make you say your names? David has 2 syllables. You got to make a distinct sound. So, Sam, what's going to be your buzz-in sound? Samuel?
Yeah.
You want to be Samuel?
I don't. Well, if you're making Sam. David,
you go Sam.
Yeah.
Do you want to? You don't
Dave.
like Dave? Dave?
Yeah.
You want to go Dave? Okay. Big D.
Shithead.
If you shout the answer without your buzzer noise, you lose a point. If you get it wrong, your brother gets the shot to steal the point and the bragging rights at Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, I haven't used my brain in 2 weeks.
Gentlemen, our first question out of 10. The anatomy of suffering. Let's start with the classic cycling industry. What is the clinical name for cyclists' palsy? The numbness and tingling in the ring and pinky fingers caused by resting too heavily on the hoods or drops.
Dave.
Yeah?
It's a ulnar neuropathy.
David got the bike fit question.
Man, you got me tripped up by cyclist palsy. I'm like, I don't know. That's what I call it. Gosh dang it.
I love this. Is gonna go so freaking.
I haven't used my brain in 2 weeks. This could be a rough startup. Could be good for.
Point on the bike.
David Stem.
Center of the head tube. Sam.
Top center of the head tube. Sam. Well, he did say it first, but you did too.
Yeah, come on, and then I correct. I said Sam.
I'm gonna give Sam.
That's yeah.
You guys.
I just said the first part that came to my mind.
I could see you guys fighting at Christmas over this kind of
Yeah.
Question number 3, the clinic. Clavicle fractures are essentially a rite of passage in the pro peloton. Statistically speaking, which specific third of the clavicle, the medial, the middle, or the lateral, accounts for roughly 80% of all collarbone breaks?
Dave. Lateral.
How did you have Sam medial? Or not medial, middle.
Sam middle.
Wow.
Middle third.
I'm forgetting medial and middle.
I wouldn't have thought it was the middle.
Yeah. Several of them for rehab.
Oh, see? These are working. Number 4, the magic formula. Before 3D cameras, we had math. The famous Lamond formula for setting baseline saddle height dictates that you measure the rider's inseam and multiply by a very specific decimal. What is that decimal?
David. 0.69.
I should give you.
You should give it to him, but the first number that came to my head is 0.8. Sam, 0.8.
It is 0.883, so I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Very specific number. Paul would be disgraced with both of you. Question number 5, the blood work. David, this one is in your wheelhouse. In 1997, before a reliable test for EPO existed, the UCI introduced a health check to stop riders' blood from turning to sludge. They instituted a hard limit on a rider's hematocrit level. What is the exact maximum allowed percentage of male riders' hematocrit?
Dave. I'm going to say 52%.
I was going to say Sam 50.
Sam gets it with the 50.
Oh.
You know, that's wild because that's just normal. Like, that's a normal. That's normal.
What?
Yeah.
Normal hematocrit is 50?
It can be up to 50, yeah.
Huh. I remember
that's why I figured
53, 56 was absolutely insane.
Well, yeah, but I figured it was like, they're going to be a little higher. So
That's
like our reference range.
I think they called Bjarne Riis Mr. 56.
Mr.
Yeah,
oh my God.
He was that jacked. He was that. Yeah.
I figured it had to be higher because you can't.
You just hear the blood to the vest, like.
Yeah, like pouring out molasses.
Oh.
It just coagulate. I just love that word. But there were rumors that these guys had to have trainers in their bedrooms in the middle of the night.
Get up in the middle of the night to ride.
Trainer. What a beautiful sport. Question number 6, the cleat matrix. Moving a cleat rearward closer to the midfoot on the cycling shoe is a common fit adjustment. Biomechanically, doing this primarily decreases the workload and strain on which specific muscle group during the pedal stroke?
Achilles, calf, gastroc soleus.
Calf.
I don't know. What are you going for here?
The calves.
Okay.
Yeah. David, you.
What? You gave him all these freebies. He didn't even get 0.883.
You got 0.8. You said 0.69.
0.69. He should get at least a half a point for that.
I'll give David a point for being a sick pervert.
What is that? The pervy pills?
Yep. Question number 7 out of 10. The float. Look, Keo cleats are color-coded based on their degree of rotational float. Black is 0 degrees and red is 9 degrees. What color is the intermediate cleat, which offers 4.5 degrees of float?
Red. Sam. Fuck. Sam.
Dave.
Red.
Dave.
David?
Red.
No. I'm sorry. The answer is gray.
Damn. I didn't know. I just went off.
Red is 9 degrees. Black is 0 degrees. Gray.
Ooh, jet lag.
Is 4.5.
You did say it in there.
I did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Question number 8. The engine room. VO2 max is the ultimate physiological metric for endurance
Sam.
athletes.
Mitochondria. Was that right?
No.
Dang it.
Not even close.
Okay, Dave. Along those lines, milliliters of oxygen per kilogram per minute or something.
I'm going to use my final F word. You guys are fucking idiots. You didn't wait for the end of the question.
What's the question? Sorry.
VO2 max is the ultimate physiological metric for endurance athletes. Which former pro cyclist holds the record for the highest officially recorded VO2 max in human history, registering an absurd 97.5 milligrams
Sam
per kilogram.
Jonas
per minute.
Vingegaard.
No, it's gone. It's gone. You guys both
Was
blew
it
the
Jonas,
question.
though?
No, it's a guy by the name of Oscar Svensson.
Oh, wouldn't have ever
Wouldn't have
gotten that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Nice
that
job,
really
guys.
showed the colors of our competitiveness, though.
Yeah. You're just blurting out random answers.
I told you you're in for it tonight.
Holy Jesus. Question number 9 out of 10. I should make both of these worth 2 points each just to keep it tight.
Okay.
The
Yep.
Q factor. In bike fitting, we constantly talk about adjusting stance width or tracking the knee over the pedal spindle to minimize Q angle. Clinically speaking, what does the Q in Q angle stand for?
What? Why, you stumped me here. That's
Tracking
bad.
the knee over the pedal spindle to minimize the Q angle. Clinically speaking, what does the Q in Q angle stand for? Go to medical journals and think about something that starts with the Q.
Yep.
Besides Queen. Yeah.
Quadratus liberum. I have no clue.
Quadriceps angle. Quadriceps.
Quadratus laborum.
I
don't
I'm
know.
looking back and forth. With the
I have
two of
no
you
clue.
because you have both completely forgot the format of the game show.
Sam.
Dave. Quadriceps.
It is quadriceps.
Wow.
It is quadriceps. The
Wow.
paws hurt round.
Man,
the
that's wild.
the quadriceps angle.
I mean, I didn't know that.
I would
We
imagine
talk about Q angle a lot.
the Q because Q angle is like widening your pedal stance. So why would that change? Yeah,
It's
it's
probably-
taking it from midline.
Yeah, midline out.
Ah, fuck me.
Yeah, agreed.
Final question, gentlemen. The coroner's report. On stage 13 of the 1967 Tour de France, Tom Simpson tragically collapsed and died near the summit of Mont Ventoux. While heat exhaustion and dehydration were the primary culprits, the coroner famously found 2 specific substances in his
Sam.
system and his jersey pockets. Sam.
Cocaine.
These 2, right?
Well, do I have to get both of them? Okay, and
2
then
products.
Sam still tobacco.
So cocaine and tobacco.
Sure. He
You
was
think he was
laced on.
rolling around with a
Yep.
dime bag of pow pow of the devil's.
Yep. And then he had tobacco to chill it out. I don't know.
Yeah. Some
May I
Colombian
clarify the year?
Colombian Bam Bam and a
67.
Cohiba in his jersey. Start with your name, young man.
Dave,
There we go.
I agree. Cocaine.
It's definitely cocaine.
It's definitely with some cocaine. And God damn it! Did they
Was
have
an opioid around back then?
Yeah,
You know
but it wouldn't. I'm gonna go with meth. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna
We
need
both
to,
got
we're gonna need
cocaine.
to go to the judge here. We're gonna need to go to the judge here because the answer is amphetamines. So would meth count
Amphetamines.
as that?
Methamphetamines. yeah.
And alcohol,
No way.
specifically brandy / cognac
Interesting.
in his bloodstream. Amphetamines and brandy.
So he
Well,
was
David gets that one
He
then.
was drunk and ripping amphetamines.
Apparently so.
Methamphetamines show up as amphetamines.
Oh my God! If I gave David 2 points,
Yeah.
he ends up with 5.5.
I
And Sam
love
ends
that.
up with
He
5.
had earned it with a 69.
Being a sick pervert, one David.
By a half.
the final round of the Broom Wagon trivia for March, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. The Broom Wagon is closed. The doors are locked, and we are driving to the hotel. A huge thank you to David and Sam for suffering with us. Until next week, keep the rubber sawed down. Good night, everybody. All right, that takes us to the end of that, and it brings us to... There, it ended perfectly ended. Right in time. Professional. Brings us to the end of another podcast, gentlemen, and it also takes us to the final K of the show. Once again, gentlemen, if you could have one superhuman physical trait to apply to your cycling that cannot be super strength, what would it be and why? Sam Waples.
Lung
the
capacity.
loser by 1/2 of lung
Does that
capacity. Kind of an Aquaman thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
like I would only have to breathe like one time up Mont Ventoux.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's stupid.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I would want superhuman. I would want superhuman endurance, not to like just never wear out. That doesn't count. Okay, fine.
Stupid. I'm the stupid one.
Reflexes.
Yeah.
Superhuman reflexes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you could just be in a sprint and just like Peter Sagan it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Mine is the ability to live forever. I'll be like Wolverine, where I can just like I could ride myself to total exhaustion and to death, and then come back to life and get back on the bike and
That
go.
would be sick.
See?
That'd be sick.
There we go.
Thought this out better than we did.
It's almost like I thought about it. Big thanks to Thomas Hammer, Coffee Roasting Big Barn Brewing. Thanks for the liquid love that I apparently have coursing through my veins at this very point. Until next week, everybody keep the rubber side down. Sam and David, nice to have you guys back.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
David, we got you for a little bit before you head off to
most likely
Kiwi
next
Land.
week. Yep, next week.
All right,
And then
we're gonna lock you up with a camera. We're gonna get you on a camera so you can videotape it, and I think it'll be hilarious.
It better be Arrow though, because if it slows me down and I lose to all those Kiwis, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, I think that's a chance.